Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. When last we left off, we just dealt with all these mephits. And an imp with some hellhounds, which actually says to me that either this guy really didn't specialise in any evocation spells, or he's not a very good wizard, because that was not particularly difficult for me to face. Admittedly, I had a bear and a tiger with me, so maybe that's what made me win. But there we go. That has been dealt with. The portal is gone! And how this all connects up to his tower, I've no idea, but there you go. Let's go to Wanev and get our reward. Still not healed up yet?
Hello again. Have you managed to kill the imp and close the portal?
The portal has been closed. Ah, excellent. Here is a reward for your troubles. A bruised ego and a loss of a couple of magic items are a small price to pay for having my summoning chamber back. I've just saved your home from a demonic infestation. I want a bigger reward. No, we did sort of barge in here and attack him, so indeed, farewell. Well, I have some work to do, so we shall most likely not meet again. I could set up a teleport portal to help you get out of here if you'd like. Sure, that would be handy. Very well. Goodbye. And, where did he go? He, faded out of existence. His, requirements of the plot had been met. So he doesn't exist anymore? Technically I suppose he does. That means this place is mine now! No, sar'ken, no it doesn't. Right, I'm leaving my tower. Just let him think that, Sharwin. So, we're done here. And I think we're pretty much done in most places now. We only have a few more quests. That one, is to be done now in Luskan. That one is to be done in Luskan. And those two, I think, are linked to the various investigations we're partaking in, which also involve Luskan, I imagine, eventually. So, all roads lead to Luskan. Or is that away from Luskan? We're about to find out. But if memory serves, I did remember distinctly playing up to the Luskan part. Luskan isn't a great place. Things are going quite wrong there, I think, last time I played up to there, so we will probably have loads of quests to do when we get there, as well as loads of quests to do on the way there, I think. Though we're going to save here. Because we have a few places we want to go, first we want to hand over these gems, and we want to hand over this book as well. We can also sell a few things too. I think we're only going to get gold for handing over the book. We get gold for handing over the book. And we get gold for handing over the gems. So I think we can safely go to the Crackdownville first to get rid of some of these items. We really need to go through all this and sort stuff out. Those are like really powerful sling bullets. And the fact that we have got a few items in identifying and all that stuff's still there.
Hey, I'll tell you!
Alright, what have you got? What is this first? Black Rider Quill. Ooh. Be good if you were a bard. But I'm not a bard, so it's 2,600 gold. Don't need arrows. What are these? Farrell's Gold. Forced to use coins when you ran out of proper bullets during a long dungeon crawl. Farrell Harrod of Arm found much to his surprise that he rather preferred them to normal stones. He commissioned magic versions to improve their performance, and since then, similar items have popped up. So he just started using gold coins instead of... I sold them and I probably should have kept them. Oh well. These don't stack. And I'm not going to identify them because they're probably those rubbish ones that nobody particularly likes. Okay. Potion of Bull Strength. Ring of Clear Thought. Intelligence +2 would be nice if I was using intelligence as a primary stat, which I'm not. Potions of Endurance, rings that I don't need, gems that I don't require, various tomes and texts, potions that I'm not really using. What else do I have? A dire mace! Yeah, that's a bit of carrying capacity there. It's a good one. It's a good one if we were using one. Really good against half-orcs. We're not going to be using it, so goodbye that. And this is a ring that's... Ooh. Spell resistance 14. Dispel magic 5 times once per day. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. That's good. We're going to hold on to that. I think we'll just hold on to that for now. We're not going to hold to those potions of lore. I don't think I'm ever going to need potions of lore. Do we have anything that we can actually... Let's sell those and put these here. It'll reduce our carrying capacity a little. We have one of those that we can put that there. What else do we have? We have that pile of things that we can put there. We obviously don't need that, although we could do with getting rid of that and just putting some critical wound potions there. Why have the lesser ones when you can just have the better ones? Also, we have some ale here. And some potions of bull strength that are lying around. I think we have a bull strength potion right there, so we can stack those up. And we can stack the ale up there. We don't need that. We don't need some bolts of piercing. They can go. What else don't we require? Do I need the zoo key copy? Probably not anymore. Let's put that down in the inn when we go there, shall we? Because we're not going to need that. We also have a fair few of these various scrolls that we could just put places. Oh, we don't need that. We also don't need that because we can't cast it. We're not going to be using that. And we might as well get rid of that. Remove disease, always useful. Hold on to that. So we have 140,000 gold. That is a lot of gold. Are there any items that we particularly want while we're here? Actually, we have to come back here because we need to hand that final gem over. So I think we do come back to here. Let's hand over this Book of Ice.
Well, hello.
Indeed. Here is the Tome of Ice. Ah, the Tome of Ice. Another fine work to add to my collection. I thank you for this. It's like, here is 500 gold. Excellent. Let us now go to the pub. Fortunately, there's no, Alhalar there, which is amazing. Trust me, I think that small little snippet of phrase is going to be drilled into my brain forever. But we won't hear it when we're here. Excellent. Let's hope nothing bad happens. Something bad's happening. Let's find out what. No information about this guy. He is wearing half-plate, though. Oh, there's a very big fella in there, looking for someone exactly like you. Pretty sure it's you. A buddy of mine tells me to get lost, and the big guy killed him for it. Bled all over. How did he kill your friend? Magic? Oh, split him right in half with his big, jagged-looking blade. Did your friend give him any info? My buddy didn't. But after I saw him split him in half like that, I tells him you've been round these parts. I dare any man here to say you wouldn't have done the same. I'm sorry my presence has brought you such suffering. Yeah, well, thanks, eh? He always told me, buddy, that his mouth isn't going to be the death of him. At least he did it for a good man. Alright, I'd better clear out before anyone else gets hurt. These be troubled times about these parts. Just gonna walk out. Where did that man go? His usefulness to the plot had been used up, so he disappeared. Am I gonna disappear too? I'm not sure. Let's find out. No, please don't talk to me. I could just stand here and cycle dialogue, please. You're talking to me. My time has come. Listen to me. Just a short time ago, someone came here looking for you, or at least someone who matches your exact description. He said he was going to slaughter you, and he demanded to know where you were. Nearly slit my throat, too. What kind of equipment did he carry? He wore some heavy, spike-covered armor and carries a massive sword in his scabbard. It was the biggest I've ever seen. He had murder in his eyes. When was he here? Yesterday. I could barely sleep last night for thinking about it. Gods, I nearly died. Did he leave a name? No, no name. Just said he was with the cult. None of us had the courage to ask any questions. There was dried blood on his hands. Thanks for telling me. It was the least I could do. I suggest you run away and never return. I think I might. Wait, I'm not moving. That means you will remain here. You better watch out. Oh, thank the stars I'm not gonna fade away. And another guy just appeared behind us, actually. Also in half-plate. You must be sar'ken. You are exactly as the assassin described you. I'm an adventurer like you looking for the cult. They've got an assassin trying to kill us off. My entire party, I'm the sole survivor. Do you have any advice for facing him? He's all melee, so if you can keep away from his sword, you'll stand a chance. I'm an archer, and that's the only reason I'm alive today. Where did you encounter him? Just outside of Charwood, but don't bother heading back there. You won't find him. He finds you. Did you catch his name? Yeah, Vardok. Didn't get his clan name, but he seems orc-raised. No human mother could raise a son to be that vicious. So he's a half-orc. Like me. Do you go around butchering everything that you see? Good point. Thanks for the warning. Spread the word. He's after each and every one of us. Hello, you! You with the silly hair. I have gems for you.
How do you do? Have you had any luck acquiring the gems? Or is there something else you need?
I have one of the gems right here. Ah, yes, the gem that the wizard refused to give up to me. Does the fool still live? No, do not answer that. I would truly prefer not to know. Were he intelligent, he would have made the deal I offered. Here are the 200 gold pieces I promised. Might you have another of the gems on you? Or shall I have to wait? I do have one of the gems right here. Ah, good. The witch woman gave it up, did she? I won't ask what you had to give her in return. I think it was a mirror. I think. Here are the 200 gold pieces I promised. I'll be going. I see. Best of luck to you then. How are you doing, Ander?
It's finally over. Nurik said that Alhalor is dead, but I know I'll still have trouble falling asleep at night. Did you want me for something?
What do you plan on doing? I don't know. Bit confused. Angry too. Can't believe Alhalor tricked us like that. I thought he really wanted to help kill werewolves. I feel so stupid. Worse, now I've got nothing to do. My friends are dead, and I can't help Alhalor run his shop anymore. Obviously. Maybe you should open your own shop. Open my own shop? I suppose I could. Alhalor must still have some of his supplies somewhere. Yes, maybe I will. Here, 100 gold to help you out. 100 gold? That's so generous of you, my lord. I can't thank you enough for your help. Bless you. I'm gonna walk away now into this door and... Am I gonna fade away? I don't know. But if you do, it's been an honor. I'm stuck mid-animation. Please open the door. Don't open the door, I'll fade away! No, the door stays shut. If that door opens, I'll disappear. Farewell, sar'ken. Some of the things where people just decide to walk off and do things are quite amusing. Also, is this guy going to be out here waiting for me? No! That's a relief, because I did not want to have to fight a half-orc right now, who sounds vicious. Let's go over to the military barracks so that we can hand over all the information we've got. We have a bit of it. We might as well open up the next area of exploration, which I think is Luskan. It should be Luskan anyway. Hello! I think it's you I talk to.
The gods smile on us that you remain yet unharmed for...
No, it's not you, it's Aribeth. Let's talk to Aribeth.
It is good to see you again.
Indeed.
At times I worry that you have taken on too much responsibility yourself.
Yep.
Yet always you surprise me with your resourcefulness and success.
Indeed.
Have you yet discovered any new information on the cult?
I have located some information about the cult.
This is good news. What have you discovered?
There is a lot of stuff I can tell you. Show her the letter to Solomon.
The cult sought to strike against you through an agent, did they? Fortunate for us that their efforts proved fruitless.
Indeed.
While this information you bring is incredibly valuable, it still does not tell us where the cult is based. We need that information if we are to strike at them.
I don't know why that's shut, but it's now open.
Fortunately, it does mention where more cultists may be found. Charwood and the Neverwinter woods. Search those places, perhaps, for the information we seek.
I've already sort of done that. Then why are you showing me the letter? Completionist's sake.
Have you found any other information?
The letter to Never. There you are.
This Mogram grows desperate, I see. They fear you, and well they should.
While this information you bring is incredibly valuable, it still does not tell us where the cult is based. We need that information if we are to strike at them.
You just said this, you know.
Fortunately, have you found any other information?
Yes, show her Relma's journal. Here you go.
One can only wonder what this cult might have done had their plans in the Neverwinter Wood been successful. Well done.
No problem.
This information suggests that this Mogrim and his cult are to be found within Luskan. I do wonder, however, if this is not some attempt on their part to deceive us. Perhaps they meant for you to find this?
Do I need to find something else now?
I would like you to continue your investigation, just in case. I need a second piece of information that supports the first to be absolutely certain it is the truth. We can afford no mistake.
Well, what about this journal I also have? Did you just hold on to all of this and hand it to me all in one go? No.
The ramblings of a madman. One has to wonder what this cult hoped to achieve in that haunted place. This information confirms it then. The cult is located within Luskan. Excellent work. You have justified Lord Nash's faith in you and more.
Wait, you won't accept all of the other letters, but you'll accept the ravings of a madman as concrete evidence? Look, it's the only things that you've given me, okay? It has the word Luskan in it. I could have written a piece of paper that said Luskan. You could have. Would you have believed that? Let's move on.
You will need to get into Luskan and enter the host tower itself. Speak to Erin. Hopefully he will have some ideas on how you can go about this.
That sounds like a dangerous task.
Without a doubt. You have faced tasks of similar danger, however, and excelled. And will no doubt face much worse before this threat is ended.
That's some ominous foreshadowing there.
You did agree to aid Lord Nasher, did you not? Whatever your reasons, I find it hard to believe that you expected this to be very simple.
Well, it's just a statement. I'll do my best.
Go then and speak to Erin. I hope that... I wish... No, never mind. Be safe.
Fair enough. Hello, Erin.
I understand that you have found information pinpointing the cult within Luskan. That is good. I believe I have found a way inside the city.
Is it knocking on the door? You are not very good at this spy and suffrage thing, are you? Well, if we ask nicely, they'll let us in. Won't they? No.
An old friend of mine is a sergeant who works the city gates. I have convinced him that the plague is no longer a threat, and as a favor, he has agreed to allow my agents and I into the city.
So it is literally knocking on the door and letting me in. With a twist, it uses my agents. But it is literally knocking on the door and being let in.
I will give your description to him, so he will allow you entry. Aribeth and I shall be moving our base of operations to Luskan, so we will meet you there.
Are you sure your friend will let me into the city?
I am quite confident, yes. He does not have the power to let us back out, however. Once we are inside Luskan, we are inside for good, and cannot return to Port Last.
So how am I going to hand the gem over to the other guy? Shall I let him know that? I probably should. How are you going to get into Host Tower? How will I get into Host Tower?
I am not completely sure just yet. Seek me out in Luskan when you arrive, and hopefully I will have a plan for you then.
What are you and Aribeth going to do in Luskan?
I will be attempting to find you a way into the Host Tower, of course, so you can explore your lead further.
And Aribeth?
Aribeth insists on coming to Luskan as well. I believe she feels a strong need to see this through, to take vengeance for what happened to Fenthic. I shall not deny her.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Aribeth may seem disturbed, but it is not without reason. She takes her orders from Lord Nasher regardless, so I am in no position to deny her will.
This sounds like a terrible plan. Let's see if there's anything else you have to say before we go on.
We can speak more in Luskan, my friend.
Very well.
Aribeth and I shall begin moving our base to the Temple of Tyr within Luskan. Once you get inside the city, meet us there.
Fair enough.
Remember to finish up any loose ends you have, and to take what companions and gear you need before going to Luskan. You will not be able to leave the city once you enter.
That is a very heavy-handed way to say, do all you need to do now, before you go there.
Go then, and do what you must. I wish you success.
And when we come back, folks, we have one more gem with which to get, which I think is in Luskan. The second is held by the warrior Zimanthra, who recently passed your port last on her way to Luskan. The final gem is the personal treasure of Satara. I need to find this Zamithra. Not Zimanthra. I said that wrong. So, I'll have to find where that person is before I go and return. So, I shall catch you next time. For when we come back, we'll be on our way to Luskan. And I'll see you then. Later.